Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 1 review. Let's get right into this. So, of course, if you don't know, these are episodes 1 to 4, and we're going to be talking spoilers. So, just a warning. Let's get right into this. Alright. Like, literally, my only complaint, it's not even really a complaint about the episodes themselves, but it's like, come on. After that, like, okay, 4 really, really good episodes, phenomenal episodes, I'd say. And then especially that ending, like the last 20 or so minutes, 25 minutes. Absolutely insane. And now we have to wait a month. It's like, bro, really? Really? Like, I wish, I know the Duffer Brothers were trying to get, was it? I think they were trying to get weekly, right? Or did they deny that afterwards? Something like that. But, man, if we had weekly, that would have been absolutely insane. I love weekly schedules. But then if we had, even if they just dropped all at once, that would have been also, very good. Just this in-between thing it's killer, bro. I'm sorry, it's killer. Like, it just hurts. But besides the point, in terms of episodes, oh my god, let's talk about the Sorcerer. Okay, Chapter 4, Sorcerer. That episode, man. We see what really goes down. But yeah, let's talk about Will. Will, we finally see him pretty much he's finally like unlocked his potential, I guess. Usually Will's just, at least from my perspective, he's the sideline, right? Usually by his mom as well, Joyce. But here, he takes control of the situation. He saves everyone, right? He saves everyone. You see him save Lucas, Robin, Mike. He's out here just saving like 3 people, and remember, different spots as well, different locations. But I guess there is like a small little difference, because you may think it's like, it is similar to 11. Like, I guess there are similarities to 11 in terms of like their powers and stuff. But then again, the way Will like receives powers is pretty much just kind of like his like connection to Vecna and stuff like that. Whereas 11s are just permanent and she can use them whenever, as long as she has like obviously energy. But yeah, that's kind of the difference there. And then you see Vecna just ore farming. Absolutely insane. And like his new look is pretty, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And he's daunting. He's daunting. Like when I saw him like coming out of the thing from the upside down, oh my god, like coming out of the portal from the upside down, that was crazy. And then I love how he just gives like a whole speech and stuff, and he literally takes out the entire military. And then he has the Demogorgons as well. And then he just, gives a little speech and goes back in. Insane. What's another thing there? Like, that was... I also really liked how they put in the clips of Will when he was younger. Kind of like flashback stuff. And showing it. And they also recite what Robin said to him earlier on in the episode. And... yeah, that was very nice. It was very powerful. That's all I can say. A lot of these episodes just have very powerful stuff in them, especially right there. Those last 30 minutes are very powerful. What else can I say about that? Vecna. I guess the one surprising thing was that there was no deaths. Like, that was kind of surprising, I'm not gonna lie. I guess the next thing, Vecna, he was still able to take all the kids, right? All the children. He was talking about how he feeds on them because they're vulnerable, they're weak, right? They're easy. I'm gonna mess up her name, okay? I'm gonna mess up her name. I forget her name. Is it Callie? Oh, bro, it's like 11 a.m. Haven't slept, man. This is insane. Just watching, But yeah, I think it was it Callie? I think it was Callie or something. I might be completely off, but I knew she was gonna be in it just from like the whole like premiere thing. She got the premiere. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of her character. So like when it was revealed that she was kind of like the one in the vault, whatever you want to call it, when 11 finds her, I'm just like, okay, like it didn't hit for me as much as it may have hit for other people. Like I know for a lot of people it did resonate with them, but for me, I'm like, whatever. It's honestly whatever. And I guess another thing, I really do enjoy the dynamic, between Robin and Will. that's a very nice thing. And another one, I guess, another thing, seeing Mike, more of Mike again, taking it back to being, just having a more prominent role, making, I guess, decisions and stuff like that. That's cool. And, yeah, it's really good. And also, I do like the stuff with, I'll talk about one of my favorite episodes, or one of my favorite moments from, these 4 episodes. The opening was episode 2 with the Wheelers. That was insane. That whole opening was insane. I thought they were dead. That's why I'm like, bro, I almost teared up. The Wheelers were, they're in trouble there. The whole way that was done was great. You see the dad just literally playing golf, and then you see him trying to, save his daughter and wife, and then I don't know. I just thought it was really well done. And then I didn't think it. I didn't think it was gonna be that gory, to be honest. It was more violent than I thought it was gonna be with the Demogorgon, and then obviously the mother just first sacrificing herself for her daughter. Yeah, and I read there, I'm like, oh shoot, they're both gonna die, but no, they didn't. Yeah, Holly. That's what Vecna wanted. He wanted Holly, and then we see Holly pretty much find Max, and then that was pretty cool too. The way they did that, I liked that quite a bit. And then the whole thing where they tied it back in throughout these episodes to Kate Bush, I'm like, that's pretty good. What else was there? Let me think. Oh, a very, very interesting thing, which I hope they expand on more, is, I'm guessing they will, was the whole memory, right? Like how they were showing Max, and she's talking about all these memories and stuff of Henry, and then when she was running away from Henry, and then she went into pretty much kind of like the cave, right? And then Henry just didn't. He didn't go there. He just stopped, and he started tearing down, just having a breakdown. So exploring that memory, particularly why he's breaking down there, what happened there? Okay, something very traumatic must have happened. So exploring that would be nice. And yeah, going back to the whole Kate Bush thing, when we see Max finally, she's explaining the memories thing, and then how she finally got close to it because Lucas was playing, running up that hill, and then she's running for it. She almost gets it, and then the song stops playing, and then you see Vecna, Henry. You see him there, and I'm like, God damn it. But yeah, I don't know. I really like the stuff that they were doing with Max in these few episodes. What else was there? We did see a bit of Erica, which was nice. What else? Derek. Derek is the MVP. I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard about him being the bully, I'm like, what? Okay, what is going on here? Okay, when I heard about that, I'm like, okay, well, let's see. And then I heard, oh, he's gonna actually have a prominent role. I'm like, okay, how's that gonna even work? But after watching these episodes, I understood. Okay, I understand it. Derek, he's hilarious. Each time, bro, he had hilarious one-liners. The stuff he was saying, just crude stuff. He didn't care who it was. He didn't care if his mom, his sister. Yeah, Joyce trying to help him. He's like, nah, get out of here. I don't give a damn. And then, go up the ladder, and then Robin's trying to help him, and then he's pushed the ladder when she was on it, and then, when Will, tackled him, and then he, just put the dirt and sand in his eyes, bro. I don't know. And then he was just saying a bunch of funny stuff, but then he redeemed himself, right? Right after he redeemed himself with just trying to recruit the kids, sneaking into the military base, recruiting the kids, even though it did fail and stuff. And yeah, it's interesting stuff. What else is there? Let me think. What else I want to talk about? There was a certain point here where I'm like, oh shoot. I remember I'm like, oh, are we gonna see Eddie or something? But no. What else do we have in here? I'm trying to just remember off the top of my head the interesting stuff in here. Damn. Oh, and then there's another time watching the episode when, or the episodes where I thought Hopper was gonna potentially die, and I'm like, this does not feel paid. I'm like, if he somehow dies here, it's about that moment when they broke into the military base, the lab, whatever, and I'm like, bro, if Hopper dies here, this is gonna be like I do not feel like this would work at all, and luckily it didn't. So I'm glad that happened, or that didn't happen, because it wouldn't have been right. Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good, and the song choices as well, excellent song choices. There's in the second episode, they had a song in there that I'm like, oh shoot, I remember the melody of it, and I'm like, oh, I listened to like the Missy Elliott version of it, the remix. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. But yeah, the songs are great as well. A lot of well-known songs that they chose again. Bangers. And yeah, let me think what else. When Vecna finally gets taken down, it's gonna be nice. But I'm expecting this, I'm expecting episodes 5, 6, 7, like the rest of episodes 8, right? But especially volume 2 to be more like what we saw in the last bit of chapter 4. Okay, and obviously I'm expecting deaths. Okay, I don't care. I'm expecting deaths in volume 2. I'll be genuinely surprised if there's not. Oh, another thing, seeing Mike and Nancy just working together, brother and sister stuff, that was cool. And then yeah, it was pretty good. And then Dustin, he's still trying to carry on Eddie's legacy. I love that. And then he was even standing up to the bullies and stuff. Obviously he got absolutely battered, but still, he's out here. He started sticking up for himself and Eddie. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Lucas as well. Lucas literally by Max's side, and then also he was just, he was everywhere. He was trying to help, do what he can. Let me think. Did I talk about everyone? Jonathan's there. Not much to say. Steve was also there. Not much to say as well. Yeah, there's nothing I can think of that was bad. I loved everything. The episodes felt like the pacing was very good as well. It was probably over 4 hours of content, episode wise, the lengths, but it felt like 2 just went by just like that, and it even crashed. Yeah, that was crazy as well. Yeah, like I said, I'm expecting volume 2 to just be fully ramped up, no holds barred, because it's gonna literally be a continuation from what we saw here. And bro, it was just insane ending in episode 4, insane stuff. I'm not even doing it justice right now, but yeah, I'm absolutely loving this. Anyways, let me know what you think down below. Kind of just talking about some of the best moments or whatever, highlighting some of the best moments, at least for me. Let me know, did you like volume 1? What was your favorite episode? What was your favorite moment? And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. Peace.